Matic on the daily chart got a nice move to the upside. I'm looking for the next pullback. I identified 3 pullbacks that are very similar in dollar amount. This is how we look for submission support. Going to click from that pivot high to pivot low, projecting to that new recent high. One more time, clicking from that pivot high, pivot low, projecting. One last time, pivot high, pivot low, projecting. If we start pulling back, I like to see if this $1.94 area can hold. I also like to use my Fibonacci retracements to see if any price levels that can match up. We do have a 618 retracement. Currently that's also in confluence or overlapping that cluster submission support. So I'm looking for is Matic to pull back from that area. If it holds, I like to see if I can get a trigger on the 15-minute time frame to go long. Now, we may not get this pattern right away. We may have to wait. And this chart could continue a series of higher highs and higher lows. It get up to $3.50. If that happens, all I'm doing, I'm going to recalculate these projections. I'm going to redrag my pivot high, pivot lows, and pivot highs, these submission supports. I'm looking to see if that next area. So even if I don't get pullback right here, I'm looking for the next pullback. Now on the hourly chart, we can also see that Matic is also trading nicely above that 200 moving average. I'm gonna go back on the daily chart real quick. So over here, we do have that pullback, that it pulls back on the hourly chart. Where is that in comparison to that 200 moving average? You can see right now, this cluster submission support is below that 200 moving average on the hourly chart. And that's something I also look for. And that's not something that I want. Because if it does pull back here on the way back up, I'm going to have to fight against this guy, that 200 moving average on the hourly chart. So you want to be thinking like chess moves, a couple moves ahead. Think about, there are 3 things that this chart can do. Price can stay stagnant, trade sideways. Price can go up. You have a plan for it. Price can pull back. You have a plan for it. If you'd like to learn how to find high probability setups using Fibonacci analysis, check out my course in the descriptions below. If you haven't subscribed to our channel, subscribe now. Hit that notification button. Our first goal is 1,000 subs. We go over cryptocurrencies as well as US equities. Love to hear from you in the comments area. Talk to you soon.